It was Eugene Moreau who hesitated to use the word wonderful. For him, the word was not quite scientific enough. He felt there were many wonderful things in the natural world, each as wonderful as the next. But then he said, "We are justified in using the term when we meet a phenomenon which is such an exception to the ordinary rules of nature that it appears to be a miracle." The Okavango Delta is just such a miracle. Amidst the most expansive tract of sand in the world, a searing desert in the southern African basin, exists a miracle of water and a miracle of life. But a miracle is a fragile thing, not to be toyed with. And those who would meddle with the wetland are pushing life to the edge. The Kalahari Desert extends 1,500 miles northwards from South Africa to southern Zaire. It engulfs most of Botswana, a country 40% bigger than California. It is a land afflicted with permanent drought, where the populace is obsessive about water, so much so that it features on the national flag. And the Botswana currency is called pula, the word for rain in the Setswana language. Thus water, or rather the lack thereof, is strongly represented in the national psyche. Against this bleak backdrop of hostile weather and an unyielding terrain, it is only natural that the country has looked to exploiting the miracle of the Okavango Delta. This, the world's largest inland delta, has its origin in a stream fed by an underground spring in the Angolan highlands. From here, it joins with other streams and flows for 1,000 miles in a southeast direction. As it crosses into northern Botswana, it encounters a series of geological faults, the southernmost vestiges of the Great Rift Valley. Here the river divides and swells into a multitude of channels until it reaches the final fault, the end of the journey, where it spills and scatters into the ancient sands. Today, the people of the Delta number some 40,000. Most of them have no jobs, neither do they own many cattle. To live, they do what they've been doing for 2 centuries, extracting a healthy subsistence from the wetland. This is the simple life. The time is measured by the sun. Their homes are random clusters of makeshift dwellings, and the children grow up in the ways of the river, from an early age helping their mothers reap fish from traps and baskets. Man has lived on this water for 100,000 years, but the current incumbents, the Bayer, only arrived comparatively recently in about 1750. There they found the previous tenants, the Banoka, or river bushmen, and soon displaced them. The forebears of these children were already waterfolk, having come from